What is popping, everybody? I'm Nathan, and welcome back to the original Fashion Tarot channel. We're back for another two videos here on the channel today. This one in particular, of course, being on Gemini, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to Hephaestus, the god of blacksmiths forging fire, essentially the celestial toy maker. Bit of a gruff guy, bit of a stern guy. After all, he did kind of get thrown off of Olympus twice. No flight, no teleportation, no nothing like that. Just straight up thrown off Olympus. Give that one some thought. Give that one a little bit of processing, and you'll realize why he's usually in such a grumpy mood. But if you get on this guy's good side, let me tell you something. He'll make you just about anything. Anything you can think of. Anything you can dream of. Alright, without much further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on into this. Starting us off, we have... the Triumph of Hercules. Not a common choice for a starting card, but not at all bad, I must say. So, right now, Exhibit A, the hero of our story. You, of course, Gemini. I don't know what you did, I don't know what you accomplished, but clearly you're in a great spot. You're the hero of your own story, you've got a couple of trophies to show for you, you've definitely accomplished some stuff. Interesting. Let's see where this goes. Closest acquaintance? Ooh, ouch. The Wrath of Hera. Okay, Exhibit B, the rival. So, okay, I'm already getting a sense of where this is going. Gemini. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah, so, already seeing where this is going, Gemini. This is a work thing. This is you and a coworker. And said coworker is a little bit jealous of you because your boss is seeing that you, of course, have put in a multitude of work into whatever you're doing here, and you're reaping the rewards of it. You know, you're getting a few extra benefits, maybe a bonus paycheck here or there, and essentially you're just reaping the rewards here. They are not so much. They're not getting the attention they want, the credit that they want. They're not getting much out of this in comparison to you, or so they feel, Gemini. Let's see where this goes. Where's your head at? Ooh, the Garden of Hesperides. Okay, interesting. So, I don't think this is so much a card of the forbidden fruit as it usually is. I think this is more just along the lines of the other two things this is about, which would be abundance and challenge. You are raking in the dough right now. You are raking in money. You are raking in the dough. You're doing a great job here, Gemini. And clearly, it shows. It really, really, really shows. So, you're on the lookout for a new challenge here. Like, your work is great. It's satisfactory. You're doing amazing in your job. But you'd like a new challenge, Gemini. You always are on the lookout for new challenges. That's just in your nature. So, let's see where this goes. What's around you? Ooh, Hermes' message. Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. You're going to your boss, and you're probably going to say something along the lines of, hey, I know I'm doing great right now. I'm handling the responsibility just fine. What else you got for me? What else can I do? Maybe earn a little bit more money. Maybe make the place a little bit better. What can I do to help you while you simultaneously help me? I scratch your back, you scratch mine, kind of deal. Yeah. Let's see what your boss has in store for you. What do you want? Orpheus's melody. Okay. So you're not really in this for the money that much. Well, you're in this for the money. Of course, Jim, and everyone's in it for the money. But you're not really in it so much for the money as you are in it for the pursuit of the challenge. to keep your mind off just general life stuff, I feel. You might be feeling maybe a little bit lonely, which is, understandable. Gemini, it's understandable. Of all the signs, I feel like you're the one who'd like to not be alone the most, since Hephaestus, your patron god, does more often than not work alone. So you're one of the signs who probably doesn't want to be alone that much. And you are feeling a little bit lonely, but you're trying to distract yourself by, immersing yourself in your work. And you're doing so by pursuing challenges in said work. Let's see how that's going for you, shall we? Who's advising you? Let's see what your boss says. The Trojan horse. Okay. Okay. This is good. Your boss is more than happy to give you a couple more things to do. They're saying, hey, I need this and this and this done by such and such time. You got me. You got them, Gemini. So far as I can tell, you got them. It's a pretty slice of life reading, I must say. This is a pretty slice of life reading. Apart from this jealous coworker who might come up later, might not, we'll see. This is just you existing in general so far. Let's see where it goes, though. I could be very wrong about the theme of this reading. What's your dilemma? Apollo's Lyre. Okay. Yep. Yep. I think I was spot on with this one, Gemini. So, here's the thing, Gemini. In terms of your work, in terms of your workspace, in terms of your boss, in terms of everything you're doing in terms of, money and work, you could not be happier. You could not be happier on that side. You're living a very cushy, very fulfilling life in terms of monetary gains and, doing something you love to do, not having to work a day in your life, that kind of deal. But, that being said, on the other side of the coin, your personal life, things are not so cushy. You don't really have many people to talk to, if any, and you really want to get out in the world, but you're not sure how exactly. If I were to give you a word of advice here, Gemini, maybe your boss has a few connections they might be able to set you up with. Maybe your boss knows a friend, or maybe knows a friend of a friend who might be, willing to take a chat, take a chance. Maybe. We'll see. Who has the power? The Styx Oath. Wow. Okay. So despite not being so satisfied in your personal life, Gemini, you are committed to this job. You are committed to the bit, Gemini. You're committed to getting your work done. You're committed to getting, everything your boss needs done. You're fully sending this job, Gemini. You are on this like white on rice. But there's a good reason for that. And the reason here is unfortunately the fact that you're using it as a crutch. You're using it as a crutch to hide your loneliness, even from yourself. Little word of advice here, Gemini. That can't last forever. As much as you think it can, as much as you think it might be able to, it cannot last forever. Your work is just a temporary crutch because at some point, that's just going to snap. And when it does, it won't be pretty. Trust me, I know. So what's holding you back? The Voyage of Odysseus. Yep. See, you want to go places, Gemini, but you're not sure what to do. You feel stuck at home a lot of the time. Like when you're not at work, you're home. And when you're not at home, you're at work. You feel stuck in these two locations. You feel like you're not going anywhere. You feel like you're not traveling enough. And you may not be like the traveling type, Gemini, but there's just humans are social creatures, Gemini. Even you. You may think you're an introvert, you may think you're antisocial, but humans are social creatures. We can't exist without socializing in some capacity for forever. Trust me, I know. So try to get out a little bit more, Gemini. Really do try to get out a little bit more. What's being hidden? The Eye of Cyclops. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying, Gemini. Deep down, you're vulnerable right now. Deep down, you feel alone. You feel a little bit scared of how alone you feel, and you're extremely vulnerable in that regard. And you've been lucky because so far, nobody at this workplace has twisted a knife at all. Nobody has poked fun at it. Nobody has insulted you for it. You've got a very welcoming, happy workplace, as far as I can tell here, Gemini. But you still gotta get out. You still gotta get out, have some fun, live your life, Gemini, and live it well. So, can you succeed? The carrot of Nyx. It's a shot in the dark. But then again, so is every social scenario, Gemini. You can't predict human emotions. See, I feel like that is probably one of your and one of your patron gods' greatest gripes. You can't predict emotions. Machines and, work and technology in general are easy. You can sometimes predict how they're going to react. You can sometimes predict how is this going to go, what's going to produce this result, etc. But you can't predict people. And that is one of your biggest gripes. It's a shot in the dark, Gemini. It's a leap of faith. Are you going to take it? What happens in the end? Medusa's gaze. Wow. You're taking your shot, Gemini. I don't know what shot you're going to take. I don't know how you're going to pull it off. I don't know what you're going to do. But you're going to take a shot, Gemini. You're going to make a move. You're going to get out there in the world, try and, meet some people. And, you're going in cautiously optimistic, but still optimistic, Gemini. So I wish you luck. I wish you only the best here. And yeah, let's finish this off with one last card, shall we? When's this all happening? The Titans Revolt. Wow. Okay. So, I would have to say all of this is going to take place in the next 2 or 3 months. This is not going to be one of my faster readings, Gemini. This is not going to take place, right after this video or even in 2 weeks. No, no. This is 2 or 3 months ahead, Gemini. If you're watching this at the time of it coming out or just in general close to it, it's probably going to be towards the end of the year for you or towards the beginning of the new year. But by the time this starts really getting forward and everything. So be patient, Gemini, and try to hang in there a little bit, yeah? Don't lose hope. Don't give up on social scenarios and don't give up on people. Because, despite all the bad people out there in the world, there's some really fantastic ones too. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick recap. And I'll go ahead and end things off. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. And if you have enjoyed the video thus far, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the same name as this YouTube channel, same kind of content on there. There's some exclusive content on there you may very, very, very much enjoy. And if you really, really, really love the content on there, consider dropping me a follow. It helps support me, and it helps support the channel. So without much further ado, folks, Gemini, I give you the rundown. Stone over. So, you, in terms of work, are at the top of your game. Doing all this cool stuff. A little bit of a jealous coworker here, but, they're just off to the side, watching you on envy, and you're looking for new challenges. And you go to your boss and say, hey, what else you got? Because I'm doing great right now. And you're doing this because deep down, oh, excuse me. Deep down, Gemini, you are lonely. You're doing this, pursuing these new challenges because deep down you are feeling alone. Your boss gives you some new work to do. And, on the one hand, you're happy about it because, hey, cool, new stuff to do. On the other, you're not too happy about it because, you don't have anybody to celebrate it with. So, you want to go places. You really, really want to go places, but you're scared of getting out there in the world, Gemini. It's going to be a shot in the dark, but you do end up taking the shot. I hope it goes well, and I wish you the best of luck on that shot, Gemini. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. So there's a single one of my videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 800 subscribers. before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a good one.